Welcome to our corporate law explained. When a company is born, it needs a constitution, a set of foundational documents that define its existence and govern its actions. These aren't just paper; they are legally binding contracts. Our focus today is on the two most crucial documents of an Indian company: the Memorandum of Association and the Article of Association. Okay. First, the Memorandum of Association. This is the charter of company. It defines the company's relationship with the outside world, and it states the fundamental conditions. The MOA includes crucial clauses: name, registered office, an object, which sets the scope of its business activities, liability, and liability. Any act outside the objects clause is deemed ultra vire and is void.
Next is the Article of Association. If the MOI is the charter, the AOA is company's internal rules board. The AOA manages the company's internal affairs, like how board of directors is appointed, the process of share transfer, conducting meetings, and voting rights. Crucially, the AOA is subordinate to both Companies Act 2013 and the MOA. If a provision in the AOA contradicts either the Act or MOA, that provision is invalid.
And EOA also create a binding relationship between the members themselves, allowing one member to enforce rights against another, although typically through the company. What about outsiders like customers or predators? Here, we introduce the doctrine of constructive notice. Since the MOA and EOA are public documents filed with the MCA, the law presumes every outsider dealing with the company has knowledge of their contents. This is a safeguard for the company. However, the doctrine of indoor management provides a safeguard for the outsider. They are not expected to look into the company's internal procedures. If the articles permit an act, the outsider can presume internal formalities have been correctly followed.
Now let's evaluate their binding effects. The primary legal provision is Section 10 of the Companies Act, Rosin and Hood. This section states that the MOA and UA, once registered, bind the company and its members as if they were a signed contract between them. The company is bound to the members. For example, a member can sue the company if it violates a right guaranteed in the AO, like the right to vote. The members are bound to the counter law. Conversely, a member is bound to observe all provisions. For instance, they must pay any hold on party paid shares as per the articles. In summary, the MOA and AOA are the pillars of corporate structure. They are the contracts that bind the leading company and its members internally and shape its legal dealings externally. With the Companies Act 2013 always holding the supreme position. For a real-world example, let's look at TCS or Tata Consultancy Services. As an Indian public company, its articles, which you can find on the MCA forum, detail the rules of appointing its independent directors, its annual general meetings, and its share capital structure, all of which must conform to its MOA and the Companies Act. Thank you for watching.